Welcome back to the Teacher Teacher channel. Please don't forget to subscribe so you're notified of new content. Today we have a guest mentee. Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Dr. G.
What brings you to the Teacher Teacher mentoring?
Thank you for allowing me to sit in today. My administrator keeps saying my standards don't align with my lesson plan.
Oh, I see. Well, let's see. The standards are the foundation of the entire lesson.
I know, but my lessons are so good. I have them doing projects in groups and everything.
The standards are what the students should be mastering, not necessarily the end product. How about we take a look at a general understanding of standards? Let's jump right in. Understanding standards. Let's jump right into it. We want to have a clear understanding of what the standards are asking us so we don't just blindly follow the curriculum, because that won't allow for us to differentiate for our specific student population. We want to understand where it is we're trying to get the kids to go so we can provide multiple means for them to get there. Just following the script is going to leave many of our students behind. We need to be prepared. If you don't already have a copy of the content standards on your computer or Google Drive, you need to do so. You don't want to have to reference the curriculum guide every time you're looking for a standard. Plus, it allows you to have easy access to study the standards in detail on a regular basis. The standards set the foundation for the entire lesson. They dictate the objective and the end product. Standards are what the students should be mastering, not necessarily the end product. What does that mean? Meaning, once you understand the standard, you can structure your rubric to evaluate mastery of that standard. Not necessarily whether they can create a PowerPoint, they work well in groups, they enunciated well when they presented in front of the class. That's not what we're measuring. We're measuring the mastery of the standard. And if you have a clear understanding of that, you can structure your rubrics to measure that mastery. So let's look at some examples. Here's the English language arts example. It says to integrate and evaluate content presented in diverse media and formats, including visually and quantitatively, as well as in words. First time I saw it, no idea what they were asking me to do. So if I just copy and paste this into my lesson plan, I have no idea where I'm taking the kids. I'm taking a stab at it, but that's about it. So I need to take time to understand what it is that they're asking me or asking the kids to do. They're asking them to combine and evaluate diverse media and formats, some of it visual, some of it quantitative, as well as in words. So they want students to be able to look at pictures, diagrams, data sets, as well as regular words and evaluate them. Here's a state level mathematics example. Why do I need to understand this standard? Well, because it's so complex. I need to understand initially what they're asking me to do in the basic standard, and then I need to be able to understand how I'm going to combine these subsequent standards into many lessons, because I can't do all of this in one session. Lastly, we have the family health course example. It says identify personal, financial, and legal responsibilities of parenthood. Great. I'm going to copy and paste that, put that in my lesson plan, and I'm good to go. That's not true. Because I'm missing the subsequent standard, which is identify the negative consequences associated with teen parenthood. It's imperative that my lesson entail both of these components to effectively convey the standard that the students are supposed to master. It doesn't matter what the level of the standard is. The presence of a target standard is key to effective lesson planning. We need to know our content standards and have a clear understanding of what they're asking. Standards are the ends that justify the means of the lesson. They're the heart of the lesson. And lastly, just to reiterate, our evaluation should be mastery of the standards, not necessarily the processes. Did that help clarify things a bit better?
Yes! It shed some light on things for me. I can study more on my own, but this did help.
Great! Glad to help. For those watching, standards are just the beginning. Subscribe so you don't miss out. Until then, leave your comments below and share your thoughts.